how do we change our mindset from being introverted to a more extroverted person? Introversion and extroversion is not a mindset thing. It has to do with how that person, derives social energy. Introverts derive social energy from a long time, and extroverts get it from interacting with other people. I'm highly introverted. Highly, highly, highly introverted. I just have more social skills than the average extrovert would. Or I have more social skills than somebody who is confident, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So social skills doesn't make you extroverted or extroverted. It doesn't make you confident or less confident. It's just that y'all hide behind that shit like an excuse, bro. You can't just hide behind that as an excuse and say, oh, I'm introverted, so I'm not good at talking to people. Or I'm introverted, so I can't approach that opportunity or network or speak to that woman. Like, that's just a lazy excuse. We think about being caught not big one day in terms of influence. I think that's a beautiful blessing. And I think that what's most important to me is that I use it for the most part intentionally. Again, nobody's perfect, bro. Everybody's human, bro. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect at all. COVID made a lot of people socially stunted because of isolation. Wasn't COVID like 3 years ago? How, like, bro, am I tripping, chat? Like, how sad are you, bro, that you're still complaining about COVID? Am I reading the chat properly? Am I reading it? Do y'all know how low you set the bar for yourself if you are still complaining about COVID and social skills? Okay, the first year, after COVID, everybody was in the house and, it messed up some people's social skills and made them rusty and blah. Bro, it's been 4 years. God damn. DeRay Vicious, I appreciate the T1 sub. If nothing about your social skills has changed since COVID, that's your personal choice. Your lifestyle has not changed. That's probably what it was. Your lifestyle has not changed at all, so you are literally the same person. That to me should be very depressing. That should be very depressing. I literally, the thought of it is depressing to live the same life I lived last year. Literally. Anytime I feel caged or trapped by personal experience or by like not taking risks, I would literally get depressed, bro. It literally, the idea of being stagnant just bothers me, bro. It literally does. Whether it be a stagnant thinker or anything, bro. And I've literally lived like my last 2-3 years of life on camera. Not all my life, but y'all see what y'all see. Nothing changes if nothing changes. I mean, just put that out loud, Chad. This guy really said, how you feel about COVID impacting people's social skills? I'm like, COVID? There's no way, my guy. Like, you're hiding behind that excuse, and you don't even realize it. I'll follow up at the girl after I got her socials. I mean, what was the point of getting it? You ain't got nothing to say to her? There's a lot of, I know what I realized, chat. A lot of y'all don't have no follow up, because what the fuck, what's the point? You got her number for what? You follow her on Instagram for what? What's your next move? If you didn't know that before you even approached her, what was the point? I'm asking. I'm genuinely asking. You just asked me, right? How do I follow up after I get her socials? What was the goal? I'm trying to fuck. Why is she worth your dick? Why is she worth your dick? And is your dick worth anything to you? I'm gonna wait and see how quiet the chat gets. I'm literally, I can hear crickets right now from this guy. And that's where your intelligence stops. I'm not saying you gotta be in a relationship with her. I'm not saying you gotta fall in love with the girl, but why is she worth your dick? You wanna fuck her that bad, that off of just Jesus Christ. And if so, let her know what it is. Send your number and tell her you want to talk to her. Invite her over. And if y'all on the same page, then she'll go. If not, then don't waste your time. A lot of shit that y'all think is game is just being direct to what you want. That's bad game if you think this game to fake an entire relationship, to go on 25 dates, to spend $1 million, and all you wanted was sex? That doesn't even make sense. That's like saying I want to buy a car and I ended up with a new outfit. I went and buy clothes. I sat there and talked to, made all these friends in the dealership. Like, I wanted a car. I didn't really need to do all that for that. I just needed to go buy the car. What was the purpose of doing everything else? If that's all you want, if that's all you want to do is fuck, then see if she on the same page. If she not, don't force that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth your time. When your time and your dick becomes valuable to you, you start realizing how overthinking these shots is a waste of time. I don't even overthink a shot like this. How is she worth this much thought? She's not. Hey, how you doing? My name is blank blank. Nice to meet you. Blah blah. That's it. She's not really worth me contemplating this much thought. It's really not. She's not. This is y'all gotta understand. Y'all hear shit like this, like, oh yeah, she gotta pay to feed LA with me, and you know why the pimps charge women for the value of their dick or the value of their time? Because it's valuable. See, other dating coaches can't talk to you about shit like this because women don't offer them no type of value. Women don't fight to be in their lives. Women don't really do things for them out of just genuinely fucking with them. So they can't tell you about these things, but I can. Women have played a huge part in my life since I was fucking born, let alone intimately. I keep telling y'all, this whole stream background was set up by my ex-girlfriend. She set this whole thing up, this whole background. That's just one example that y'all literally see all the time. One example. You gotta start being more bougie. No, it's not about getting more bougie. It's just know your worth, man. Know your worth. What's worse, paying for the crush or sympathy crush? What counts as a sympathy crush? What is that? She probably big mad as fuck you still using it? No, why would she be? We did a lot for each other. We left a lot of value in each other's lives. Why you think like that? He said she let you hit on a dare. She feel bad for you. Having a sob story. So what's worse, paying for it or sympathy crushing? If a gun to my head, sympathy crushing sound crazy. That's ridiculous. I'm doing neither. But if it is anything I'm least likely to do, I'm definitely not. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I know you cool with the exes. Well, I don't get why people make such a big deal out of it. Yeah, no, it's I don't know, bro. Because people gotta imagine, you gotta see how people manage their relationships and manage their relationships with human beings overall. Positioning how to make one want more from you. I had a whole show, the kitty on FaceTime, all kinds of shit. She was attached to me from how I talked to her. That's how it should be, bro. I'm telling you, I love it when my clips hit predominantly women audiences and they prove exactly what I'm saying, bro. And one of the clips I had broken down that speak on a woman audience, they was literally in the comments like, oh my God, chill, how does he know so much? He's exposing our truths. I was talking about tone of voice. And I'm like, yo, your tone of voice is so important. That's one of the nonverbal things besides eye contact that's very, very important. And it does a lot for a woman. Your tone of voice. Hands are off of her. Hands tied behind your back, eyes closed. Your tone of voice can do so much for her. You know, it's Twitch after hours. It could make her horny. It could turn her on, have her wet, soaking wet. Having her wishing you was doing all types of things to her sexually. Just off of how your tone of voice is. You know, I don't know. Like, I just imagine like vampire movies, bro. If y'all know anything about vampires, their whole archetype of their characters is supposed to be like dark, cold, and mysterious. So one thing about them is they've always been into like hypnotizing victims, and it goes along with like their characters and how they're written about like mythologically. And the interesting thing about it is they always are supposed to be very seductive. They're always supposed to be like very hypnotizing and shit like that. That goes along with that tone of voice. Mind you, chat, it's so interesting when, like I just said, it's when you're interested in things, you're always connected to that. Within the Vampire Diaries, I've never seen Vampire Diaries, but I don't know, what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of, have you ever seen Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman in it? The fucking Dracula boy, he had like three vampire mistresses. And anytime he would talk to them, bro, they would just like melt. They would just like, it just was how he did it, bro. It just was like, might sound fake or movie-like, chat, but it's still the idea, the concept behind, bro, your tone of voice is so important. your diction, what you're honestly at the end of the day, what you're about and standing on business prevails at all. Because at the end of the day, you could just turn into a nigga that's all talk. But I'm telling you, look at any vampire character in any movie or TV show, or anime, whatever you watch, bro, and just look at how their characters are portrayed. They're meant to be the ultimate seductive types of things or people or creatures. Confident in your knowledge of spirituality, I'm very unsure and hard to trust certain information. Read into different religions. Read about different religions. You'll see a lot of spirituality in religions. Be curious. Ask questions. Nothing wrong with that. Vampire Hunter D, that shit went hard. His character was more so like a unloved child. But that bitch was still on his dick though. She was very much still obsessed with him. Vampires are a conflict between sexuality. Okay, now you're getting in there. But chat, didn't I say that about seduction? Seduction is like almost a little bit of a tweak of femininity involved in it, bro. Because dominance doesn't require seduction. Dominance is, I'm going to tell you what to do, and that's it. Literally, seduction is not dominant at all, because it's like, why would I need to convince you or not convince you, but like make it alluring or enticing to do something if I'm just dominating? It's a different type of dominance. It's a mental dominance. It's a marinating art. But you can mix it with dominance itself. To me, it's just something that's natural to me, and it's something that I enjoy because I like it when women are turned on. It just makes everything spicier to me. Chat, you should literally enjoy a woman's pleasure, bro. Again, some men don't, some men do. Do what's natural to you. Some men do, some men don't. When I would play The Sims, if your character was a vamp, it was easier to seduce other Sims just by presence and aura. Aura? Yo, what made this word aura so fucking like relevant nowadays, bro?